Welcome to Bad Ping. We are the CyberTwits, and we are here with Logan,
Yeet.
Laura,
Hello.
Megan,
Save us.
and Matt.
I am an enigma of emotion.
And yeah. So happy last
Well, fuck
week.
you too, Ethan.
Oh yeah, Adam's here too. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't. Here's the thing. I didn't know he was gonna. I had no idea if he was gonna be here or not, so I didn't know if I was going to put him.
Okay, well, wait.
Yeah,
He
we
was
sat
legit
here
just
He-
talking.
He's in the
before we
call. It
started
doesn't mean
this.
he's gonna be in the recording. I was just being cautious because I didn't.
He legitimately just said he'll try not to say anything bad during one of our topics. Meaning he's
No,
going to.
I said I was going to say
okay,
something
I'm-
bad.
Okay, I'm very sorry, Adam. All right. So
Okay.
we actually have a list of
and this is already a shit show.
we actually have some topics this month, which is something
Surprise.
brand new. We
Yeah, right.
actually have a list. So yeah, what do you want to talk about first?
I feel like we should talk about Notre Dame first, just because
It's the biggest
it's like
news story.
overreaching right now. Anyway.
It's also
Yes.
the most serious topic we have, and we should
Correct.
be somewhat lighthearted due to the tragedy. No one really died, but it's still like upsetting to hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's upsetting for the
It's
I'm
Historical
going
architecture
to football team
standpoint.
collapse.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with the cutting out.
Did you guys miss that?
No.
Darn.
I heard the comments. You're
I did
fine.
not.
I didn't, thankfully.
I don't know what's happening.
He made a comment about Notre Dame, the school, not Notre Dame, the cathedral.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
I
I did
heard.
hear it.
I
I was
chose
just-
to
Yeah.
ignore it.
Adam, your jokes are awful.
I love how I'm like, how
Thank
come I
you.
could hear Megan
welcome.
better than everyone? Oh yeah, I kind of made everyone's volume so fucking low, besides Megan's.
Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate
Wow,
that.
Laura.
She loves us all,
Yeah.
except for Adam.
That's why
No,
I'll
she loves
poison
Megan.
you.
She tolerates the rest of us.
Correct. I'm so glad
Yeah,
you know
she-
my
yeah, she
priorities.
doesn't-
I don't think she tolerates us as much as she gets off on fantasizing about her murder.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I feel like there's
fantasize
someone
That makes
about
sense.
murdering a
That's how
shit
she
ton of
gets through
people.
it.
You guys are not special.
That's how she gets
Okay.
through it. She just
Okay,
kills us all in
we
her
have
sleep.
a list of topics. Let's get back to it.
Okay,
Thank
Notre
you.
Dame.
Going off.
Go.
That was quick.
Notre Dame, talk about it, please, for the love of God.
There
There was a fire. It burned.
There was a
fire.
fire.
It burned down. Yeah, it almost burned down.
Yeah.
Windows were saved.
hmm
As of right now,
Make
according
out.
to
The Hunchback didn't die. Quasimodo.
Fuck you.
as of right now, according to Time, 880 million euros, or about $995 million, has been raised
Wow.
to go towards the restoration of Notre Dame from the fire.
There's
Holy
like some
shit.
celebrity's husband who's like famous or some shit is gonna
Yeah.
deliver or is gonna fucking give shit to him.
The largest pledge actually came from the family that owns like the clothing brand Louis Vuitton. They donated $226 million,
Wow.
and then it just
I-
goes on from there.
Yeah, so for people who don't know what actually happened, oh my god, I almost keep calling it the fucking school.
Notre.
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 No, there.
Fuck you. The cathedral
No
caught
fire.
fire, and the fire kind of kept going for about 12 hours, I think was like the final time before like last embers were done.
Yeah.
And the entire wood roof is gone, like the lattice work, everything like that's gone. The whole cathedral is essentially done.
Well, it's
Actually,
still
Laura.
it's very much not.
I mean, it's standing, but like a lot of the architecture that was in there that has stood for so long is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Laura?
The main.
Yeah, but I saw on Twitter that only about 2/3 of the roof was burned and the spire fell. That was all
Mhm.
that was
Oh,
destroyed.
okay.
That was the majority of what was being restored currently before the fire broke out. They were trying to fix the spire because the spire had structural damage. Just because it's old.
It's one way of getting a renovation.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
In all seriousness, though, and I'm not religious at all, but this fire affects humanity as a whole. Because when you think about it, it's just like if the Taj Mahal caught fire or Stonehenge was destroyed. Those are priceless works of art.
Yes.
They're from a time pretty much forgotten. And the French History Podcast on Twitter, Ethan, please link them.
Yes, I will.
They posted such a great tribute to it. Just talking about everything that survived. From a revolution to both world wars. And this was what took down 2/3 of the roof, pretty much.
Yep.
Like, that's impressive.
Yeah, and it from all the news stories that are coming out about it, it actually kind of like united the French people, I guess, in a sense. There was another article I was reading that apparently passersby created like a human like chain to get artifacts that were in the cathedral out so they didn't catch fire.
That's awesome. A human chain.
Well, it's just like in order to get them out quickly so that they didn't get damaged. So
it is the perfect representation of what history should mean to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about it is that it's this, the building is this religious, landmark. It's a cathedral, for fuck's sake. It's this Christian religion, like this Christian building that it's literally a church.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what fucking people believe, no matter what, all over the world are saying, hey, let's fucking donate to this shit. Like, people are fucking crying, and they're fucking atheist or agnostic or like, holy shit, this is fucked up.
Yeah. I will add a little bit of levity to the situation on the topic of donations. The Walt Disney Company has pledged $5 million to aid in the reconstruction efforts. So now in comes the jokes that I know two of you, or at least are
so Mickey Mouse is helping rebuild it?
All right.
Yes.
They're going to put in a Quasimodo statue.
There we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Was
So I
waiting.
think at this point, I think about maybe $1 billion. I think at this point it has been raised to help restore it.
Mm-hmm. Which is insane because I think like the original project was $6 million that they had raised to fix it before the fire.
I think it came out to like 5.8 million or something.
It was
Something
like
that.
$6 million, but they wanted
Didn't it light on fire because of those renovations? Isn't that why?
Yeah, I would not be using that construction company again. I would be getting
No.
away from them.
But right now, obviously the cause is still under investigation. But right now, the main thing a lot of people are thinking is like an electrical issue.
Was the construction company like were they French or were they fucking U.S.?
If they were French, they would have surrendered to the fire.
Fair point.
But also,
they dropped their hoses and ran.
Another thing that I had read is that President Macron is actually holding a competition, quote unquote, to different companies around the globe to rebuild the spire, just to see different, designs, different architectural influences and stuff like that. So I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So whoever has the biggest one becomes the new spire, pretty much.
Yes, because the spire obviously was mainly wooden, which is why it went down so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But the trees that they used to build the spire the first time, they no longer have the height of those trees in France. They're gone. so they're having to figure out another way to rebuild it.
Well, all I know is whenever it gets rebuilt, people are still going to go and see it. The only real difference that I think people won't like is how big the spire is, but let's be real. They're just jealous.
There it is. I made the joke earlier, Adam.
Alright, now that we've gotten
Matt?
the jokes out of the way.
I don't think they'll
Oh,
ever
you
be out of the
think-
way, though.
You think it's
I know,
dumb?
but still.
No one heard me though because I whispered it.
I mean, at least no one made a Hellfire joke.
Oh boy.
Well, Joe's not here,
You
that's
have no
why.
idea
This
how
is
hard
true.
I was
I was
trying
making
to
some
make.
jokes, but I held back.
Alright,
Yeah, I
shall we
didn't
move
want to
on to
burn
the
Hellfire.
Yeah, that's a good segue, I think. Into the
Yeah,
next
move on to the next
topic.
topic, please.
Yeah, okay, so do we want to go into the movie portion of shit, or...
Yep. Sure. Let's go into that.
Sure.
So Megan kind of had a topic she wanted to bring out about Suicide Squad 2.
Yes.
Yes. Suicide Squad 2 is currently in the middle of casting right now. They have, confirmed Margot Robbie to reprise her role as Harley Quinn.
Thank God.
And they're adding in Idris Elba, who is taking over for Will Smith, who
Thank
will not
God.
be in the movie.
Oh,
However-
I'm so happy.
That's kind of depressing, actually. I liked Will Smith in that role.
However, James Gunn, I don't know what's going through his mind, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
is looking at John Cena to add to the movie.
John.
Can't
see me.
Invisible Man.
Who's he gonna play?
They don't know. They don't know. They just want him in the
Can't
movie,
see
and they're willing to
He's
create a
He just-
character for him.
He just plays John Cena.
Joker.
And I'm just
He's
like,
gonna be
why?
the
should be
Invisible
Why do you
Man.
do this?
He'd be Bane.
Just be Bane.
I'm just like, why? Why do you do this? He's not a good actor. Why are you putting him in the movies?
He's a good actor if he,
He was-
plays
No, he's
the right
not!
role. If he plays the right role, he has
Okay.
to play an idiot musclehead. That's all he can play.
That's what he
I
is,
will
though.
give him that. He
It's
can
like
be
Vin
a decent
Diesel.
Correct. He can be a decent actor if he's given the correct role.
The only
It's
movie
like-
the only movie that I have liked him in so far is Ferdinand. That is it.
He's like
You
Dave
couldn't see his
Bautista.
face, probably, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
He's like Dave Bautista. He has to play
Megan?
a dumb, muscly meathead that punches things.
Megan,
Yes?
just think. You won't see Cena's face in this because he'll be the Invisible Man.
Fuck off. Fuck
Oh my
off.
Anyway,
God, that joke
that's,
sucks.
that's the end of my
Really bad
rant.
joke.
Don't let Cena into the movie. Just don't, please, because I want to go see it.
Imagine if he.
Also,
Maybe he'll play a table.
God.
That joke was worse than Adam's.
Imagine if he's in the
If you know a
movie.
little bit of Spanish.
Imagine if he's in the movie, but
We
he
killed
gets
Logan.
he gets killed right away.
We killed
I
him.
would,
would-
okay,
I wouldn't
I would
mind
accept that.
Yeah.
Also, Idris Elba, I don't think he's reprising Deadshot. He's gonna be a different character.
Right.
Hey, I don't care as
right.
long as Will Smith is.
Because
in
I
it,
think we
don't
originally
He should
said
be
that he was doing
Deathstroke.
Deadshot.
Dude, he should be
care.
dead.
Oh,
That-
dude.
That was
That
my
would be-
mistake.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's not reprising Deadshot. He's reprising. He's doing a character that's very
Close to
what
Deadshot.
Deadshot is, but because Will Smith has already said he will not be in the movie.
Oh, so
Deadshot's
right
fine.
So
now,
he'll be
John
Deathstroke.
Cena's in talks for Peacemaker. That's like the talk right now. is
He
his
should
character.
play Whiplash. John Cena should play Whiplash. Or
I don't even want him in the movie. Just don't put him in the movie. I just
maybe
no.
he'll be the villain.
Oh God.
John Cena's the villain.
John Cena's the Joker.
he's the Joker.
Oh God.
Speaking of the Joker,
Christ.
did you guys see the trailer for?
He wouldn't laugh.
the
He would just
Joker?
say, "You can't see me."
Yes, I did see the trailer for the
Yes,
new
we're
Joker.
out of
movie.
Yes,
going.
it looks
Awesome.
good. It looks good.
Okay, I'm actually kind of excited for it.
Ooh, I
I
can't
like this version of Joker kind of more than whatever the fuck Leto did.
Oh my God! Hell
Dude,
yeah!
Phoenix Joker is gonna be
It
amazing.
looks good.
I am
I'm so ready for
I
him.
am intrigued and a
As long
little
as
bit
he'll laugh
nervous.
good. As long as the laugh is good. If the laugh is
Correct.
bad,
If the laugh is like the Leto laugh, we don't like it because like that laugh is the fucking worst thing.
I think so many people have reservations about it because of what Leto did to the character.
Oh my god.
And also to the point of there's been so many good Jokers that so many people can't like live up to that, essentially.
Leto's Joker could have worked if it wasn't a fucking gangster style. That's what pisses me off the most. They made him a gangster, not a gangster like, the Joker kind of gangster, like, Batman where he leads a gang, a gangsta, like
the bullshit.
The bullshit, like a fucking fake rapper gangsta that.
Like the kind you would have seen in Chicago or New York back in the 20s.
Yeah, like one of those.
Not one of those. Not one of those.
Not gangster. That's a mobster.
That's a mobster. Yes, this is a gangster, like a gangsta, like running around beating old grannies with baseball bats.
So
Jesus Christ.
Saints Row 4, not
yes,
not 1920.
Saints Row 4, not fucking Al Capone. And I love Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn.
Who didn't?
She was also the gangster's girlfriend, which annoys the crap out of me a little bit too. She wasn't her own character.
That was my thing.
Harley Quinn is not
She was the gangster's girlfriend, and it pissed me off.
Her origin story.
I know, but it pissed me off because they didn't play it out right. Harley Quinn is her own enigma in the comic. She's not fucking the Joker's, side bit.
Side piece. Yeah. That's like the main reason I had an issue with it. Like, it could have been just a good character overall, like the look, everything like that, if they would have separated the two. But every fucking line out of Harley's mouth in that movie was about Joker.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, in animated series, Harley Quinn, when she was first introduced, was introduced as Harley's side bitch, or Joker's side bitch, which worked.
I was gonna say that was a little weird.
It worked right away.
Yeah.
Because it's a new character. We don't know about this character. But she evolved and became her own character as the show went on. And then they went back to, the side bitch in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which wasn't her in the comic Suicide Squad at all.
And it had no growth with it either. If she would have changed and it would have been like a transition to her not being it by the end of the movie, it would have made better sense.
Something I will say is the director's cut supposedly had Joker kicking her out of the helicopter, doing other stuff like that. And it's like, you add that into the movie, everyone's going to love it.
It's important character shit that should be in the movie.
One of my main problems with like Suicide Squad is because in like all the marketing, they're marketing this as basically a Joker and Harley Quinn movie. And the Joker had like 10 total minutes of screen time.
The Joker wasn't the main villain.
It was so fucking.
His Joker was bad, but he wasn't the main villain. Maybe we would appreciate him more if he was the main villain.
Yeah, it's really fucking stupid.
We still wouldn't, but maybe just a tad bit more. We would still hate him.
Plus, like, oh my god, I have no idea what like Leto was doing. He apparently was like a huge like asshole like on. Like while making the movie too, he sent the cast of the movie like use condoms and like.
Yeah, he was method acting.
He was guising as a method actor.
That's the thing I fucking hate is people are like, oh, it's method acting this, method acting that. No, that's just him being a shit human being and trying to find a way out.
Some of them are kind of funny, but
yeah, I think the problem is that like Heath Ledger, he was amazing. So passing him would have been super, super hard.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like so fucking good that like anyone after him is gonna be like he wasn't as good as
you could have made Leto's Joker fantastic.
You
could have made him so good, but they didn't because Leto's a decent actor. He's not my favorite actor, but he's a decent actor. He's passable.
He's not that bad. Yeah, he's good.
He has some really good roles in some really good movies, but. Still, it's still kind of a weird casting, but
Leto had the unfortunate
I would cast
experience
DiCaprio.
of coming after Ledger. That's the biggest thing.
I would have cast
2 or
Adam.
3 Jokers after, he would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't have liked his gangster setup, but
Yeah, it's still fucking stupid.
Just the muttering is the best of this. So I think that's it we really have to say about Suicide Squad in general.
Except for Leo DiCaprio should have been the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Oh my god! If DiCaprio was
or Matt Damon. No. Shh. Willem Dafoe.
No.
Willem Dafoe should have been the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Maybe.
Maybe? Like a strong
Have you
maybe.
seen the fucking man? He's literally the Joker personified. Like, look at him. Look at his face.
Let me refresh my memory.
Green Goblin
Have you seen
and
the first Spider-Man? Have you seen the first Spider-Man?
You're very true. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. How about this? Mark Hamill as the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Fat Joker.
What had happened?
Mark Hamill is very fat.
I don't
The
care.
Joker is not.
So, it could happen.
And,
anyway, next topic.
Speaking of Mark Hamill.
Nice
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mark
Hamill.
I'm good. I'm full of good segues today.
Star Wars
Jedi is a great fucking movie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you.
No, it's not.
Shut up.
We all
Watch
know.
it again.
It's gonna be the worst
Ethan,
of the
we don't
trilogy.
need you anymore. You guys
It's the
can
Phantom
do what
Menace
you
of the
talk-
new trilogy. Okay,
Watch it again. Do yourself a favor and watch it again with an open mind. It is actually fantastic. There's some awesome scenes in it. Be it
I'd rather watch Attack
I
of the
hate
Clones.
Holdo. Be it I hate Holdo. She's an off. She didn't need to exist. Just shove Akbar in that role. It's so much better.
That
Watch it
movie.
again though.
That movie is the equivalent of the Phantom Menace of this trilogy. Okay,
Watch it with an open mind.
I did. I've watched it multiple times, and it's all.
Are you a
shit.
Star Wars fan?
Yes, I fucking love Star Wars.
No, you are fucking not. Because
Yes, I
you hate
am.
Last Jedi.
I'm a huge fucking Star. See,
This is the part of the podcast where Megan and I
no.
plan
Here's
your
the
murder.
Here's the thing with the Last
I
Jedi.
thought
All
that
right.
started already.
Okay, no.
It could have been-
I had this conversation with another friend, by the way. Did you not like The Last Jedi because of a lot of bullshit, or you just didn't like the story? Because story I can understand a little bit. It's a little weird.
It was mostly the story, especially with some of the characters. Like I couldn't stand Rose, and I couldn't stand
Fuck you.
how they revived Leia. They made up a bullshit explanation. Why would you bring her back to life if you know she's not going to be?
Force. She can use the fucking Force. She's a half.
That's bullshit.
Like,
We've never seen that working before. How do we know that's?
because she hasn't needed to use it. She's fucking Skywalker. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
And we have seen them use it.
We have seen
it
fucking
once
Leia use the
before.
Force when she
No,
fucking
no,
connected with.
We've seen
Twice.
With
the Force revive someone. We have seen
We
it
have.
once before. We've seen it once
Fucking-
before, and it was
fucking
in
twat.
it was in the
Jesus.
third movie after Anakin gets rebuilt. He could have died in the fire. He did not.
I know, but here's the thing.
That's reviving. I think he actually survived that.
He survived the fire
he
in
was
that.
revived. He was revived.
He was?
Because yes, he was revived because fucking Palpatine came over and
Sidious?
did his like hand shit, like he touched his forehead and was like, "You're alive now."
Yes, the Force revived him. So we've seen it once
And
before. So young man isn't
You're
dying.
right. You are right.
And on that, who else was there on the planet with Anakin in Episode 3?
Who? Obi-Wan, Padme.
Padme. So, if you remember, Padme died.
Force, give it the Force.
Sidious
Take it
said.
away.
Oh shit! But here's the thing. Here's the thing with it. We've never seen Leia use the Force before. We've never seen that
did you
happen
watch-
in
It
any of the
doesn't fucking
movies.
matter.
Yes, it does.
Fucking
No,
fucking-
no,
she's a
Matt,
Skywalker. Literally part of
Matt.
the most powerful Force family in existence.
Matthew, let him answer my question. Ethan, did you
Yes?
see episode 5?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember when Luke called out to Leia?
Yeah.
That was Leia using the
And she
Force.
heard him and the fucking Falcon?
Leia can't.
No, that quit.
That was in a comm link. That was the fucking Force. Bitch.
That was the Force, actually. We have seen Leia use it prior to that, too, in other situations scattered throughout.
Yeah.
What I mean by not being able to use the Force, it's being as powerful to revive somebody. We've never seen that from her before. We've seen her like have like special Force. But here's the
I can understand.
She didn't fucking revive anyone. She never revived anyone.
Yeah, she revived herself. She died in space and she flew back to the. She came back to.
She didn't fucking die in space. She floated back to the fucking ship. She didn't fucking die.
She was dead for like a couple of seconds.
No, she fucking wasn't.
Yes, she was.
No, she fucking wasn't.
You
she
clearly
never died. She was alive. How the fuck would you fucking be able to use the Force if you die? It doesn't work.
I don't know.
This doesn't work that way.
Matthew. Do you remember the Force Ghost?
This movie fucking sucks.
Movie was great. Shut up.
It wasn't.
It was
Suck it. Suck my choke.
Let's save it for the movie podcast.
Thank you.
Yes. And with that, we will move on to talking about the trailer.
This movie looks really good.
The last movie we're going to be talking about, maybe, potentially, which comes out next week, Avengers Endgame.
Woo!
I like almost cried on the bus today because of a trailer. Like, that's the level of not ready I am.
Oh my god, I can't wait. It looks so good.
The new Star Wars trailer looked pretty good, though, too.
Fuck you.
Guys!
It did, but...
So...
Did you guys see Into the Spider-Verse?
So, hypothetically, if I said that I've never seen any of the MCU universe movies...
Okay,
stop
there. Stop there.
We're having a fucking Skype night, and we're fucking watching them.
Can we join?
The only one that I've seen is Black Panther. That's it.
It's the best Marvel movie.
That's a fucking lie. Shut your whore
Which one?
mouth.
It's the best Marvel movie.
Iron Man
is the best fucking Marvel movie. By far. It is by far the best Marvel movie.
I do not have enough alcohol in my system for this.
I don't either. I really don't.
And I haven't seen Black Panther, so I can't say that.
Why haven't you seen Black Panther? Watch Black Panther. Watch Black Panther.
I've heard really good things, though.
It's so good, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I watched Black Panther is because it was on Netflix. Honestly.
Okay.
I gotta watch it yet.
Once Disney Plus comes out, we're having a fucking night.
Ant-Man and Wasp was good, though, too. That's a good movie.
Ant-Man and Wasp was good.
I need to see that.
That's the actual movie we're trying to talk about. Avengers Endgame.
Yes. The
10
final
years in the making.
Yeah.
Or 11, nearly.
Yeah, 11, because Iron Man came out in 2008, so yeah, 11 years. Holy
and then, as well as Stan Lee's last cameo.
No, oh no, I'm gonna cry.
It's been officially announced that it has been.
No!
The end game, the end of an era.
Oh no. So, here's a question. Will this be a bittersweet ending or just a happy ending where everything's okay?
It's gonna be bittersweet.
It's gonna be bittersweet.
It's gonna be bittersweet.
Yes, it's gonna be bittersweet.
Okay, yeah.
Regardless, it's bittersweet because it's like for me anyway. It's bittersweet because I grew up reading the comics, so I know so many different storylines, and I've watched this MCU for 10, 11 years.
Thank you.
Like, this MCU got me through middle school, high school, all of that. So, it's to the point of, it's the end of an era, and I just need to see how they're gonna end it in the MCU.
It's gonna be bittersweet because of the last screen that they're gonna show. Like, right after the movie, they're gonna show In Memory Of, and I'm gonna fucking cry.
Oh,
the real question is,
The
real question is, are they gonna do that before the end credits or after the end credits?
Before, obviously.
It's gonna be probably before.
Why the hell would you do it after? That's stupid. I mean,
people stay for the credits anyways.
Marvel,
then again,
If
it's
Yeah, if they do the same thing as Captain Marvel.
After
That's
credits
what I
scene,
mean.
I'm gonna be pissed.
yeah, they could do that, and
Well, I won't be pissed, but.
I'm going to be
Also,
honest.
can we talk about the press tour to where?
But in
there
Captain
was all-
Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
1 second. Captain Marvel. I have a feeling they did it like they edited it in after
Mm-hmm.
he died. Like it was like, oh shit, we should put this in. We're done filming.
Yeah.
We should put this in at the very end of the movie after the credits. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. I do. They're fucking playing with us with this fucking press tour though. It was
Why wouldn't they?
I know, but it's all of them in the room in the same seats as Infinity Wars, and all the ones who turned to dust are in their chairs.
Oh, that's.
I almost fucking
Wow.
started crying.
What?
That's so sad.
It so
wasn't
many
as
of my
painful
favorite
as the
characters
fucking
are dead.
Spider-Man dying part.
Oh
Oh,
no, let's
gee,
not talk
That
about
was depressing as
Ah!
fuck.
Well,
That fucked
The best
me up.
the best Spider-Man outside of maybe Tobey Maguire, who was really
Yes.
really good.
Tom
Well,
Holland is an amazing Spider-Man.
Tom Holland. Oh, so Spider-Man. For bringing up Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker. Andrew
Yes.
Garfield is
Yes.
the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tom Holland is the best of both.
Yes, that is the best way I've
Pretty
ever
much.
heard it put.
Yes. That's why I love
Who
Tom
just-
Holland. He plays
Who
both
just started
perfectly.
singing Hannah Montana? Because I just heard that.
Not me.
Ethan.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Ethan.
I was
we
thinking,
talked
I
about
was
this.
thinking it.
no jerking off on podcasts anymore.
Aw.
Okay. But I don't know where I was going with any of this, but yeah, Endgame's gonna be an emotional roller coaster.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah. The thing that I'm worried about is the tribute to Stan Lee.
Mhm.
I think everyone's worried about that. Everyone is.
Well, if you saw Into the Spider-Verse,
Uh-huh.
you saw the perfect tribute to him at the end.
It hurt.
And yeah, I kind of hope,
I need to see that.
yes, you do have to see it, but I hope during one of the end credits scene, they just have it to where Stan Lee's confirmed to be the Watcher. The
Oh, they fucking
omnipotent.
better.
Yeah.
That would be great. The one thing I do want to know is who is everyone's favorite like Marvel character?
Deadpool.
Okay,
hell yeah,
besides
it's gotta be-
Deadpool, 'cause they,
Iron Man.
Captain
Like-
Marvel. Nice
Okay.
kid. I'm just kidding. I can't stand Captain Marvel.
Of course, you think Captain Marvel was bad.
I'm gonna go the basic bitch route and
I
go
can't
Iron Man.
I can
Okay,
stand Captain Marvel.
you're forgiven.
Okay, thank you.
I'm still pissed
But-
about the Last Jedi thing though.
Fuck you.
Nice.
To me,
It's a great movie.
Spider-Man's the best
Adam, you
Marvel
say Spider-Man?
character.
Spider-Man's my
Yeah.
third favorite.
Spider-Man.
He is the best villains. Iron Man's the best.
Yeah,
development
Spider-Man does have the best villains. I've always been partial to the Winter Soldier story, and it's not just because Sebastian Stan's hot, but it's also it's also been one of my favorite comics growing up. That and Hawkeye were always my favorites, but
Hawkeye's
in
cool.
MC, yeah, Hawkeye's great. I wish they did more with him.
Green Arrow's better.
Well, Laura,
What?
you may be
What?
getting your wish.
I know.
Wait.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Can guess who's getting Disney Plus when it comes out?
Me.
Hey!
Oh yeah, there's a Hawkeye show, isn't there?
They're doing a
Yep.
Wanda and Vision show.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The Winter
that's gonna be
Soldier,
cool.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I'm fucking excited
That'll be cool
for.
too. Mm-hmm.
And then
like
they're
Falcon.
gonna be doing hopefully a Hawkeye Chronicles, essentially. And then they're gonna be doing like mini snippets about like the actual Marvel characters. Is gonna be like another show.
I really hope Deadpool shows up. Just
Oh my
randomly
god,
throughout
like at
all
the
of
end
Oh,
or
I can't
something.
wait.
We
That'd
might
be great.
But also
Oh,
on Disney
shit, we can
Plus
get
will be
Deadpool
the Star
in
Wars
Endgame.
movie.
Okay, yeah, one of the end credits just needs to be Deadpool just showing up late.
we can get Deadpool in Endgame because fucking Disney bought Fox.
Correct.
Hold up. Why not use Endgame to introduce them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Because if you think about it, where does Marvel go from here? Where does the MCU go after Endgame?
Probably the X-Force.
Galactus?
You know.
X-Force.
Yeah.
With what's his name? The fucking mustache guy. I don't remember his name.
Then he wasn't that important.
He was fantastic. Have you seen Deadpool 2?
Oh, what's his
Yes.
name? Shit.
Fuck.
I remember him
Paul?
too. It wasn't
No,
Paul.
it
It was.
wasn't Paul.
Hold on, let me see.
I think it was Phil.
No, it wasn't.
It
Phil.
wasn't Phil. Okay, now I'm really like. All right, hold on.
He called him Sugar Bear at one point.
Well, let's talk
Golden
more
Sugar
about
Bear.
Disney Plus.
God.
When that launches in November, which I believe the exact date is November 12th of this year,
Correct.
you're going to get The Mandalorian,
Yes.
Oh yes,
Season
Yes.
7 of the Clone Wars,
Yes.
they better
What?
fucking
Every
they better
Marvel
canonize Knights of the Old Republic with the Mandalorian.
Well,
They
Matt,
better.
Oh, it's Pete, guys.
It is
Pete.
coming.
It's Pete.
it is coming. The Old Republic is coming. Maybe not in The Mandalorian,
Oh,
but Kathleen
I
wanna
found
see
his name.
confirmed
That's
it.
what I want to see. I want to see fucking Revan because Revan's badass.
The guy's name was Peter.
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 I was
It was
wrong.
definitely a P.
Imagine if Peter saves the entire universe at the end of.
Dude,
at the-
Peter's
at-
the most
at the end.
powerful Marvel
Peter-
character.
Peter actually beats Thanos.
They should make.
Peter beats Thanos.
They should make the non-Avengers and just have all like the side characters that don't have any powers, like or any mutations. So like Peter, fucking Dopinder,
I need the fucking Lewis from Ant-Man.
yes,
Yes.
just
That's
all
why
the
Endgame is
fucking-
3 hours. It's Lewis
the
recapping all of it.
all the
That would-
non-Avengers.
That would be a $2 billion opening week.
Yep.
It's the non-Avengers. It just shows their everyday lives as a group of friends coping with the end of the world.
The non-Avengers.
Let's write this movie.
I'm sorry. The only thing that went through my head is that's a fan fiction already.
Oh yeah, that's a fan fiction there.
We need to write a fucking better one and make it a fucking movie.
I'm sorry. This isn't after.
All those characters coping with the end of the world.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, so
Do we have any other movies we want to talk about?
I think that's it. Is there any?
Oh,
I
we didn't
do.
talk about the
The
Star Wars.
only other topic I had was shady Lyft drivers.
Before we
Which
get on
we
to
need to
City
talk
Lyft
about.
drivers, did you guys see the trailer for
For what?
Tolkien? J.R.R. Tolkien?
No.
No.
Documentary or no biopic, right?
Yeah.
It's the biopic. Yeah,
You
I
wrote
haven't
the-
seen the trailer. I
Did
haven't
you just
seen
say
it.
biopic?
Shut up! Shut up! Yes, I did. Shut up!
What?
Shut up! I did.
Biopic.
Biopic.
Is that the new Bionicle?
Sorry. That's so good.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna let it slide.
So the biopic
I know where
about
it's
J.R.
By Optimus Prime.
by Optimus Prime. So the biopic about Tolkien is coming out.
Fucking damn it.
It's coming out.
That would be
It's a
a
biopic.
Bitch!
Well,
It's coming out later. It's coming out next month.
yep. You
Is
can
Matt
tell we're
okay?
all friends here.
Fucking biopic. That was good.
All right. So the biopic about Tolkien.
Biopic.
It's gonna be coming out next month, May 10th, 2019. So go see it.
Yep.
Not sponsored.
And the trailer is amazing. It was just perfect.
Ugh.
Some brisk left. They got sponsored.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
let's move on to the last topic, please.
All right.
Someday
So Shit. Fuck. Shady.
Oh my
Shady.
God.
Fuck.
Segue.
Oh God. Segue. Hey, speaking of Lyft. All right.
Great job. I'm so proud. I had way too many shady fucking.
Segue.
I don't know. Okay, so the full story, I gave all of you guys like the brief overview of what happened.
Yeah.
So I bus/Lyft to work every day, and the Lyft is normally like 15 minutes, and it's normally nice. Normally I get no one who wants to talk to me in the morning because everyone's fucking tired. It's great. About 2 weeks ago, which mind you, I still have not heard back from Lyft on this issue.
Sounds
It
about
has
right.
been 2 weeks, and I've emailed them multiple times and tried to call their hotlines, and I've gotten nothing. So it was either right now we're all leaning toward robbery now because of just how he went into my stuff in the back of the car. So Lyft driver pulls up, everything's fine. The guy gets out of the car, which I find normal because down here a lot of people are nice and like try and open the door for you and stuff like that because they think it's gonna give you a better tip. Because I'm in South Florida. It's a tourist destination. It makes sense.
You're in Florida? I'm so sorry.
Florida?
Yeah. Florida, yeah.
No wonder she's such a bitch. I'm just kidding.
I mean, accurate though.
You're dead.
Very accurate. So the guy actually goes around, opens the trunk. Mind you, I have the door open at this point. He opens the trunk and says, "Put your stuff in here." And I say, "No, I'm gonna keep it with me." He's like, "Put your stuff in the back." And I'm like, "No." He says that to me about 2 or 3 more times, and that like he's getting visibly angry while this, mind you. And he just slams his trunk down finally, yanks the door out of my hand, slams that, walks past me, and goes in his car, cancels the ride, and like speeds off.
What the
Wow.
fuck? What a dickhead.
So
You're
and I've
it's
heard
cocaine.
of horror stories, especially because where I get picked up to like go to work is by 2 colleges. So not only am I in South Florida, which is a tourist trap essentially, I'm also near 2 colleges where normally college kids will take Lyfts to school or they'll drive Lyft or whatever. And there has been issues in, like, not that area specifically, but just South Florida in general with human trafficking and all that. And so either this guy was trying to rob me and take my stuff. Mind you, my stuff was no bigger than a sheet of paper. Like, it's a small bag and a lunchbox.
That's a little bigger than a sheet of paper.
Shut up, bitch.
It sounds like he was trying to honestly kidnap you.
Yeah, you were gonna die. You weren't.
Yeah. That was my thing. So it's like, I got to work, like, after I had called another Lyft, because my brain was like, I need to get to work. I'm late. Because my anxiety was like, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I would have called my boss and been like, yeah, I just almost died, so
I'm
gonna be
work.
late.
I got to work, and my boss, like, I put my stuff down. She's like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm okay, I guess. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I think I was almost kidnapped or robbed or burglarized. She looks at me, she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, my Lyft driver tried to do a thing. And I explained everything to her. Mind you, her husband's out on his walk, and he's my other boss. And once he gets home, she's like, Laura, tell him what happened. So I tell him, and he's like, if that ever happens again, you call one of us immediately, and I will drive and get you. Mind you, I told my friend this, who also lives, like, in the area of where... She's like, why the fuck didn't you wake me up? I would have legit driven my car to go get you. But yeah, so I was almost kidnapped and or robbed.
No, you were almost killed. Like, Florida's fucked up.
So, like, I text my mom and my brother, like, like, the picture of the Lyft thing, and then, like, I'll text them when I get to work. Like, that's, like, routine for me. So, I tell them, like, okay, I'm at work, and then, like, when I'm finally, like, in the back room, like, having a panic attack at my job, I'm, like, texting my mom, like, So I'm at work and everything's okay, but like I almost got robbed or kidnapped or killed. And essentially my brother told me, he's like, go on to Lyft and send them email and all of like do all the things you're supposed to when something they tell you to do when something happens. Still haven't heard back.
That's ridiculous.
Still haven't heard back.
You should spam with customer service.
Just max that report button like 25 times.
The one thing I didn't do, which is dumb on my part, but again, wasn't thinking after the whole thing. I should have definitely went on Twitter. And I didn't.
Yeah.
Because my brain was thinking, holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
We can yell at Lyft on Twitter for you.
Oh
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I also love how my other reaction side, like, okay, cool, you're safe, you're fine, anything like that. Tell your like family what happened, make sure they're okay. I had D&D that night. And I came home and I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. I can do D&D. And my brother's like, no, you're not. And goes in our like Discord chat and was like, no, Laura almost got kidnapped today. She's not doing D&D tonight. And then they proceeded to make jokes about John Mulaney and how I'm better because of street smarts. And that's how I beat a Lyft driver, with street smarts.
You beat a Lyft driver? That's
outsmarted a Lyft. I outsmarted a Lyft driver.
Yeah, there you go.
With everything, with all the news stories coming out lately about like, you know, Uber drivers, you know, coming back to rob people, or even like the person that mistakenly got in a car and that she thought was her Uber and she ended up dying.
That's like the shit that terrifies me.
Yeah.
Laura, you want to hear a funny story from my end?
Oh God, let's go, fam.
Yeah.
So, where I live, we don't get Uber or Lyft because it's literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. No, wait, nowhere's bigger. So, we have a local taxi company. I have an inflamed nerve in my elbow at work, so they sent me to get treated at their local physical therapy area. I get done with that about 4:30-ish, which is time I usually clock out. I have to wait for my fucking ride, and a black car pulls up. I think nothing of it. I go and try walk to enter it, only to find out it's not the person who was supposed to pick me up.
Oh God.
Max.
The fact that happens in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, and usually by dumbasses too.
Well, sometimes, you know, it's just people parking on the side of the road. I've seen that and have had that happen to me where some random fucking turd just drives up next to me while I'm walking to fucking work or some shit. Pulls up next to me and was like, "Hey, where you going? Do you need a ride?" I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that's what I hate the most. Like, if we're walking, odds are we want to walk, or we don't have a car. We don't want a fucking ride from you dumb.
I've done it. I've done that once, and I was to go to the bar to watch the Vikings game because a guy saw me in my Diggs jersey. He's like, "Hey, you're going up to the bar, aren't you?" He kind of knows me a little bit too. He's like, "Hey, you're going up to the bar, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "And do you want to ride?" "I'm going too." And fucking we went up to the bar. But that was a different situation. Usually it's when I'm in the rain or walking to work or in the middle of fucking winter. And they're usually creepy. Like,
they're usually creepy. Yeah.
Honestly, and I use Lyft quite often, especially when I'm down in Austin. But Lyft and Uber has become the new version of the guy in the white van with candy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never taken one before, because fuck that.
Fair, but it's like...
Ethan, they wouldn't want you.
Well, that was the joke my fucking mom made. They're like, they would kidnap the wrong person.
They wouldn't want you.
Well,
oh, thank you, Mom.
You're not kidnap worthy.
Between that and I'm so like fucking anxiety ridden about shit like that is I sit behind I always sit behind my driver because I know way too many self-defense techniques on how to get away from them if they're trying to kidnap me if I'm behind them.
Here's my thing.
Ethan, you're too ugly to kidnap.
Like, fuck. God damn. It's twice in one day. But I don't. Oh, but one of my friends earlier. I've never taken like Uber or Lyft, mostly because I'm fucking terrified of like something like that happening. Where I'm just like, I'd rather walk at that point. I don't care how far it is. I'll walk, or I just won't go because, like I said, fuck that noise.
I'll just make one of my asshole friends bring me if I need to go.
Yeah, I'll just texting my friend to bring me. I'm not gonna have some stranger like be like, hey, get in the car,
Hey, dipshit.
They don't talk
I need
like
a ride.
that.
Yeah.
They're trying to call you first.
Oh, it's depressing.
It's depressing.
It really is.
Your
Okay.
life is depressing.
Like,
I needed to laugh, so that's what I did.
That's so good.
The one time I used Uber was about 2 years ago when I went to
That's
RTX.
a Schmendrick.
Oh, shut up, Ethan.
I'm sorry, go on.
And the reason why I Ubered was because the hotel my friends were staying at was about an hour and a half walk from the bus station.
That's not awful.
Yeah, it's not, except for the fact that they missed their flight, so I was in Austin from like 9 a.m. till about 6:37 p.m.
Ooh.
before heading to the hotel.
I would have just stalked outside the RT offices.
Yeah.
If I was in Austin
Yeah.
that long.
I'd rather not get arrested.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to the RT offices every time I'm in Austin.
I would go hang out in that store that's nearby where that Alessandro works and just hang out with him.
HEB.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But so after I called the Uber and all that, he gets there. He fucking calls me. Oh yeah, I'm in this car. Okay. And I get in behind the passenger seat just because I know if he tries anything funny, I can tuck and roll and hit the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you obviously fucking get in the. You don't get in the fucking. Wait, do you get in the front passenger seat or the fucking back seat?
No, the back passenger
Fuck no.
seat.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
not
Yeah,
the
we're
fucking
getting
front.
to the
Who's not a
front.
fucking animal?
I would get in the front with. I would get in the front with a taxi. I do not trust Uber.
See, this is where we differ. Every Lyft that I get, I always sit in the front passenger seat unless they ask me to sit in the back. Because if I'm in the front, if they try to kidnap me, I can hit them in the throat and they will stop the damn car.
See, that's why I sit behind the driver in the back seat. I know a way to listen belt and choke them, like, which will give me enough time to open the door and tuck and roll.
Right.
Unless the door is locked.
Plus, the front.
I also know how to smash a fucking window in if I need to.
Just
Plus,
dive through.
the front
Yeah, you just
passenger
use the
seat.
person's head.
Also that.
Plus, the front passenger seats do not have the child lock on the doors,
Yeah.
so they can't lock me in.
Oh, that's a
Well,
fair
the thing
point.
is, I also know what to look for child locks.
I never
Like,
do,
if
so
they're
that's why
on
I'm
or
like
off.
I'm so paranoid.
Like, the thing that I fucking hate about Lyft drivers is when, like, they try and talk to you about, like, oh, we're going, this, that, and the other.
Hey,
I'm
what the
like,
fuck? It's none of your
fuck that
business.
shit.
I'm like, no, drive me to where I'm going and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me my fucking. I'll give you the money. We're going here. Fuck you.
Yeah, leave me the
I don't
fuck
want
alone. I don't want to
to-
talk to you.
Just a
That's why
tip
I wear
for
hoods places.
Uber drivers. If you
Scares people.
have one of us in your car, the best way to get a big tip, don't fucking talk to us.
You are fucking
Yeah.
correct, sir.
Yep.
You are fucking correct. I will
Honestly,
give you 5 stars and a great tip if you do not fucking talk to me. If you say, oh, are you Laura? Yes, cool. I'm gonna drive you to your place and not speak to you.
I would wear
That's perfect.
I would wear a hood so they know not to talk with me and they know not to fuck with me. Because I could be packing anything in that fucking hoodie.
I could be packing heat.
I could have a fucking gun in there. I could have a knife.
Just don't wear a Cousins jersey, Matt. Just then they know you choke.
I mean, I do have a Cousins jersey, but it's a white one. I would wear my Diggs jersey though because Diggs is cool.
Oh, so no one's going to surrender.
I would go to Green Bay and wear my Cousins jersey in an Uber. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'd wear any jersey but Green Bay.
Wear a Cutler jersey. Go to Green Bay and wear a Cutler jersey.
I have no clue what any of these words mean.
Football, hun. It's football.
Football!
It's sports
that's
ball
what
stuff.
I figured.
It's football, so yeah.
Football?
Football!
I hope all of you fuckers know I only watched the Super Bowl because you fuckers talked about it so much, and I actually got into football slightly again. And then season started, and I'm like, nah.
What's your team?
Oh, joke's on you because the Super Bowl fucking sucked. So
That's
I
what I
enjoyed
mean.
it.
Well, no, I knew someone playing in it. So, like, one of my mom's, someone who works with my mom, his son is on the Rams.
Cool. My
Poor bastard.
stepdad's boss's nephew is Adam Thielen, also known as the best receiver in the NFL.
Oh God, let's not have that
That's
fight.
a
This is
funny way
not
of saying
ballpark
Allen
or
Robinson.
sports ball or any shit.
It's fucking true.
But wait,
Okay.
Who's better, Julio Jones?
oh my
Fuck
god,
no.
here we go. Okay.
Are we talking about sports? Because I have a wrestling thing if we're talking about sports.
No, we have a wrestling podcast. We are not going to start that.
Twits, we are recording.
No.
Happening out.
It's not like about WWE. It's about the thing that I told you guys about before the podcast started.
John Cena.
No.
We
You're
already
talking
talked
about
it.
that.
See me.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Things that is happening in Adam here. Remember where she's going on Sunday?
Oh yeah, she's going to the Shield thing.
I'm going to the last Shield match ever. I got tickets to the WWE live event in Moline.
How much you want to bet it's
Okay.
not going to be the last one ever though?
Because
Oh,
do you-
dude,
do you
gotta sign a
believe-
con- it's-
In
no,
more return.
but he's gonna be back. It's WWE. Come on.
It's the
Yeah,
last
of course.
Shield. It's the last Shield match because they're not reviving the Shield.
I do have an awesome theory about.
That's a good joke.
Anyway, I got tickets to that event, so I'm gonna be there, crying my eyes out.
Since it's happening tonight, and yeah, tonight's Tuesday. Since it's happening tonight.
Tonight's Wednesday.
Tonight's Wednesday.
Tonight's Wednesday, you stupid fuck.
No, my week's all fucked up because I had Monday off.
Fuck off.
Who was the fuck? What was the big announcement last night in SmackDown?
Roman
Oh,
Reigns
I
was on
guess
Roman
SmackDown.
Reigns movie to SmackDown. We'll talk
Oh
about
my
this
fucking
tomorrow.
god!
Yes,
We're talking
we'll
about this tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
a tomorrow thing.
All right,
We're
end
gonna have
it.
some-
End it now.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.